Hey everybody, every now and then we like to have some fun on the channel, so stick around and hang with us. With the ever-increasing popularity of ASMR videos, yes, this is apparently a thing. We thought we'd poke a little fun at autonomous sensory meridian response, the tingling sensation that's supposed to run from the top of your head all the way down your spine. Many of these videos are completely ridiculous, so ours will be too. Join us while we speak in whispered tones, with sights and sounds that are pleasing to woodworkers everywhere. So, in this spirit of having a little fun, may woodworking peace be with you all. Having a sharp blade allows you to cut through even the hardest wood with ease. You'll always get a clean cut. Without that sharp edge, it would be like shaving with a cheese spreader or trying to cut through an overcooked pork chop with a butter knife. Fat guys like me know what I'm talking about, eh? There's almost no practical use for this antique manual crank drill, unless it's early on a Sunday morning and you feel the woodshop calling to you while everyone else is still sleeping. Of course, if you're angry with your spouse, you could always reach for the hammer drill and a dull paddle bit to punch a few holes into the ceiling joists. Nothing helps to shape wooden material like a good wood rasp. It's the perfect tool for digging into the grain to remove pieces and parts of the project, shaping it into the object of your desire. Sort of like that old girlfriend who wanted to shape you into that hipster milksop that she so strongly desired. Unlike your wood project, that butterfly tattoo that she thought was cute on you won't scrape off. Ah, yes. Experience the pure joy and sense of physical accomplishment by using hand tools to get the job done when power tools would normally make so much more sense. Watch your children laugh while trying to hand you the cordless drill and a paper towel to wipe the sweat from your brow. No, you tell them, this is meaningful and productive labor. It's handmade, you say. Only 31 more screws to go. According to Kincaid, a Scottish estate caretaker friend of ours, when all else fails, sometimes the old ways are the best. Especially true if you're using a laser-sharp Japanese pole saw on blocks of hardy wood. Just cut it off like that high school buddy who never paid you back after bailing him out of jail. Lowlife, scumbag, deadbeat. Too bad he married your sister and your mom thinks he's just awesome. Sometimes you just need to take the edge off and make something round, bringing a curved smoothness to the wood surface that's pleasing to the touch, easy to hold without sharp edges, securely grasped in your hand to whack at the door-to-door magazine salesman who won't take no for an answer. I'll give you 12 for the price of one, you yell at them as they run screaming from your porch. There are times when you just need a bigger tool to get the job done. And that's exactly what I tell my wife when I've got a little extra money to spend down at the hardware store. Sometimes it takes two hands to handle a bigger tool like a draw shave, but it will clean the rough bark off your log with a few well-placed strokes. The Family Woodworker channel politely asks you to get your mind out of the gutter and back into the woodshop. There's something hypnotic about hand sanding your project, bringing a smooth feel and a softened sheen to a natural piece of wood, working the edges and the flat surfaces to a point where you know they're ready for finish. Careful with the grit, however, or you'll leave scratch marks, just like that cheap toilet paper does from Aunt Carol's bathroom over the holidays. Maybe it's better next time to BYOTP. The woodworking reward comes at the end when you bring color to the wood, making that wood grain pop, showing us the shape and design embedded in the tree's growth. It's a wondrous event, right up to the point when, no matter how careful you are, you find a tiny spatter of stain on your favorite jeans. That'll teach you. Favorite jeans are not allowed down in the woodshop. Also true for that favorite shirt with a nice hard patch of epoxy on the sleeve. Yep, no matter who you are, no matter the size of your woodshop, no matter your social stature or popularity in the community, we all have to clean up the woodshop from time to time. It's never any fun. It doesn't build character. It'll never be anything to brag about at the pub with your friends. But if you can measure the depth of sawdust on your floor with a ruler, you're just a lazy slob. Grab that broom, turn on the shop vac, and make us all proud. Well, as always, we like to have a little fun here in the Family Woodworker channel, and that video was no exception. When you're using a hand plane or you're just sanding some panel wood or something like that, it is pretty relaxing down here in the wood shop. So we hope you enjoyed the video, but stick with us and have no fear. Power tools will be back in the shop for our next video. We've got a few great projects planned for 2020. The first of which will be a multi-colored hardwood clock that we want to make for the shop out of reclaimed pallet wood. And I think we're going to find a few different varieties that'll actually make that look pretty cool. So that, along with some other projects that my son Matt is planning, along with some other small furniture projects for this year, it'll be a pretty full agenda for 2020. So thanks for sticking with us. I don't always go down to the wood shop, but when I do, I use power tools. Stay crafty, my friends. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this week's video. And as always, if you like our content, we hope you give us a thumbs up, you subscribe to the channel, and if you hit the bell icon, you'll get notified every time we publish something new. Take care. Hey, you're also seeing some new shop upgrades, from the new cabinet on the left there. We just published a video on that, to some painted walls, and we redid the shelf system, including some storage containers. Sometimes we get asked how we do some of the shots and how we set up the lighting, and for this particular one, it was pretty easy. It was just a candle in front and a 40-watt mini spotlight in back, and once we turned the lights out, it was just enough light to feature me, and the little spotlight lit up the back wall. Well, some behind the scenes footage on how we make a shop look destroyed. And this is me actually pulling dust out of my dust collection system just for this one goofy video shot. And now we got to throw some chunky stuff out there. And now this looks like my shop before I have to clean it up.